Love, love, love. You see, this thing called love is beyond my understanding to some extent. I don't understand why you choose to love someone with all of your heart, everything you've got, and then just for some unnecessary, unknown reason, the person just don't love you back. And it seems to be normal. It's not. It shouldn't be normal. Today you meet someone in your life and you guys are all good. You talk to each other every day. You text each other every day. You show love. You make each other happy. And the next day, it's something else entirely. You guys don't talk no more. You don't text no more. No vibe no more. You guys just there. Yeah, we're dating. That's just it. We have certain principles that guards the word love, that keeps it in check. Relationship. You guys have to understand each other. You have to be there for each other. Support, care for each other. Provide for each other. But you see, in relationship these days, they leave the understanding out. They leave the support out. They leave the care out, being there for each other. And all they want to do now is the providing. As a girl, you just want your guy to always send you money when you need it. And that's how you see love. That's what love is for you. The day he said he doesn't have, or the guy that doesn't even have money at all, is not the kind of guy you want to be in love with. Or the one you're already in love with that just had an issue and then no money, you just stop loving him, because to you, that money is the love. Now let's not put this blame on money no more. You see a lot of girls out there reposting someone's post about how you should be romantic, how you see them in the kitchen, you see them backing each other, you see them laughing, making fun, making jokes in their house, and they keep reposting saying God, when they want this kind of a relationship. And meanwhile, you are a toxic kind of girl. Your boyfriend can't even touch you. You don't like it. You don't want to be clingy. You be like, don't touch me outside. I don't like it. When guys are inside, all you do is take your phone and chat and browse TikTok and all that. The guy gets tired of this and decides to move, and you say he's a bad guy, he broke up with you, he broke your heart, you can't wait to have a perfect relationship. You get a new guy, you do the same thing, and you keep blaming people for it. You're not checking yourself. Relationship isn't just about who you're dating, it's about yourself. Have you checked yourself a bit? You want a guy that could take you for who you are. I hear that a lot of time. Not someone that would force me to become someone else. No one is forcing you to become someone else, bro. But that's why it's a relationship. This is two different people from two different tribes, two different places. You guys were raised in two different places by two different. So definitely you can't expect him to just be all perfect, and you don't expect her to be all perfect. The fact that you snore when you sleep, you know you can't manage as a guy. You can manage a girl that snores. You shouldn't stay for any reason, because no matter how you know yourself that you can manage it, that's it. But if you know that, okay, I love this girl, then what you need to do is look for a solution, a way that she won't get irritated by that snoring. Now let's use another for example. I talked about being clingy. You're a kind of guy that likes to be around your girl, carry her, touch her, play with her all the time, and this girl, she doesn't like that shit. Now that's where you guys need to understand each other, that my girlfriend or my boyfriend doesn't like me touching her so much, so you got to understand that, okay, he's in a very happy mood today. Now this is my time, this is my opportunity to touch, this is my opportunity to play with him, and he knows that he has not been allowing you to touch him, and he's so happy today, so of course he'll let you. But you just feel like you can manage it. You don't talk about it. You don't know when to do it and when not to. You're not ready to bend your rules. You don't like cooking as a girl, and that's it. So you're looking for a guy that's going to understand the fact that you don't like cooking, that will take you for who you are. Bro, you're going to stay single for a long time. Relationship talks about sacrifice. There's certain things you have to sacrifice, certain things you have to let yourself feel the pain. You put the burden on yourself because you want the relationship to work. You don't expect the relationship to be 100% perfect. It's annoying. You don't want to go out. Your girlfriend likes going out a lot, and because you don't like going out, you expect that to just be indoor all day, and when she leaves you and go out herself, you get mad. What's your problem, bro? Why don't you go out with her? But you don't like it, so you bend your rules. You make sacrifices to make a relationship work. But we are not ready to. Nah, we're not ready to. We are so used to that word. This is who I am. You have to accept me. That shit is wrong, bro. Now, to be clear, this is my own opinion. Clearly my opinion, and I have the right to say my opinion. So I don't understand. I don't care if you take it or if you buy it or not. This is my opinion now. That shit is wrong. We know who you are. Fine, that's who you are. But when it comes to a relationship, someone you want to spend the rest of your life with, you should learn to bend who you are. Bend it. Please. Please do. There are things you know that you can never do, regardless of what you want to do. Fine. But there are things that you can still make amendments to. You can still bend. Be flexible. As a boy, as a girl, in a relationship, be flexible. Don't be too rigid. You're a guy, you don't take any soup that draws. You don't take any draw soup and all of that. And your wife, that's a favorite. And then you just be like, I'm the man of this house. I don't want to ever see you cook draw in this house. No. Make your draw, eat it your own way. Don't just bring it close to me. That's it. It's simple. Love is a connection between two souls. It has to do beyond your physical body. You need to understand when your spouse is angry, when he's happy, when he needs you, when he doesn't want to play, when he needs a lot of play, when he's broke, when he's rich. You need to know when he's feeling sick without him telling you. That's relationship. That's love. I see a lot of young people out here, mostly in my country, Nigeria. You just want to be in a relationship with a girl because she's so beautiful, and you girl, you just want to be in a relationship with a guy because he has money. If he doesn't, it's not working. Technically, more than 100 girls are said to me. They said it to my face. This is not me being fake or something. They said it to me, bro. If a guy doesn't have money, I can't do it. Nah, I can't be in that relationship. Now listen, relationship and love can work perfectly without money. When I say without money, that doesn't mean like nothing at all. Mm-mm. What money does is it only amplifies the love. Okay, so a musician said, love is sweet, but when money enters, love is sweeter. That's it. Now you met a guy, he's so ambitious, and you can tell. See, these ladies can tell when they meet a guy that they know that this guy has a fucking bright future. But because he doesn't like the word fraud, he doesn't do fraud, he doesn't want to do anything illegal, he's just pushing his career by himself, and he just wants to make it by himself and all of that legally. So he doesn't have much. The little he has, he prefers to feed himself with it and put into that career, that goal of his. Does that mean such guy does not have the right to fall in love? Because now it's so everywhere that if you don't have money, just deadly, leave relationship alone. Yeah, that's a good advice. But does that mean a guy that doesn't have enough money to spend on a lady at a point in time does not have the right to be in a relationship? As a lady, you're supposed to be a supporter. Now, I'm going to address this now. Talking about a guy that has ambition, he has goals, it is obvious that this guy is going to be a successful guy in the future. It is very, very obvious. And you as a lady, you meet this guy, you fell in love with him, and then you realize, oh bro, this guy doesn't have money. All he has is future vision. And you are so sure that this guy's vision and his goal is definitely going to make a lot of sense later. And then you don't go. You stay. You don't want to leave him. You stay there. But you don't respect him because he doesn't give you money. You hardly go and see him. Or even if he wants to come, you give excuses because he doesn't have money. You respond to his chats anyhow. You take a long time, a whole day before you could respond to his chats. You don't pick his calls. You're just there in the relationship because you don't want to go, because you know one day he's going to make money and I want to be there when he makes that money. So because of that, you don't want to leave him. You don't want him to go and have someone else. You just want to stay there and wait. And then that guy makes money later, and then you come and say, excuse me, I was there with you when you had nothing. I stayed with you when you had nothing. Nah, you were nowhere, bro. You've been nowhere. You were just there for yourself. Now, before you could have the right to claim success with a guy when he's successful, is when he had nothing, you were there. You took his calls, you called him yourself and asked him, hey bro, how you coping? Have you even eaten at all? You respect him when he tells you, babe, I don't think you should go to this place you want to go, and he'll be like, okay, fine. Even though he's not giving you money. And even you give it to him sometimes. He calls you and be like, babe, I'm so sorry, I know you don't have much, but I have to be at this interview tomorrow and I don't have money. He'll be like, hey, I don't have to, but I'll sort it out. I'll just try talk to some of my friends. And you give him, that is when you have the right to say that I was with you when you had nothing. Don't come bragging that, yeah, I stood with you, I was there for you when he had the money, because you were not there, bro. You were just nowhere to be found. You were just there, like there for nothing. You were useless. If that guy should leave you when he makes his money, he's right. He has done nothing wrong. And as a guy, you have this girl you love, you guys do a lot of shit together, so much, and you know you should be taking care of her, but no, you weren't, because you're too greedy. And this girl, when you call her, she's there for you. When you need her, she's available. But when she needs you, you run away. You run away. Now these things work. These things come back to haunt you. And that's why most of you end up in a relationship that you don't want to. You end up in a marriage that you'll be like, God, What kind of marriage is this? Because there's something we call karma. You guys think these things don't exist? See, there's something in this world that's called law of magnetic. See, whatever you give out, good or bad, one way or the other, before you die, it comes back to you. Now, it's either it comes back lesser than the wave at which you gave it out, or it comes back higher. And then you'll be like, I know I did something bad, but this is too much. Yeah, that's karma hitting you harder than you gave. But when you're lucky, is when it comes back lesser. And then you can tell that I did something bad like this. So I hope this is not. Then you can easily make corrections. That's karma being kind to you. Whatever you give out, you receive it back. That's certain. If you don't know, see, you all mess up with a guy that's so much in love with you, and you feel you can just move on and marry a guy that would love you so much. I'm so sorry, bro. You can't. It's not possible. One way or the other, you also hang with someone that doesn't really love you the much, and then you will be doing all the loving. You'll be doing all the loving. I love you. I love you. You'll be there doing all the pampering, all the care, all the calling, all the texts, everything, and the guy is just responding you with okay, all right, oh, okay. Same thing goes to you, guy. This girl wants everything for you. She's there, she loves you, she calls, she texts, she does everything. And all you do is I'm busy. Someday you're gonna get married and you will be so in it. See, one thing you don't understand is at a point in your life, you will be so in need of love. I've heard a lot of girls be like, well, who need love? What do I want to do with love? Oh, God. Oh, I don't want love. You will so much get to a point, I can bet it with you. If you're listening to me today, they will come and you will be like, God, can this guy just love me? Can this man just love me? You will be so craving for love, and it will not be there, because when love came to you, you sent it away. See, pick yourself, check yourself. What am I doing wrong? How come my relationships aren't working? Because all the time, it doesn't have to be with your spouse. It doesn't have to be with the person you're dating. It has to do with you. Check yourself properly. What is your problem? And solve it. Because if not, you keep ending in the wrong end and wrong relationship all the time. You might have done something wrong to someone. A guy loves you, you messed him up. A lady loves you, you messed her up. Maybe that's what's coming back to you, and you never get someone to love you. See, let me tell you guys, one thing you get to do is, a guy breaks your heart once, and then you become rigid. You started playing guys, or you started playing girls, and you feel you're actually doing what's right. So if someone broke your heart before, you don't pay. No. See, you don't pay fire with fire. You don't do that. You don't do that. You're not a villain here, bro. Love is tender. Love is kind. Love is good. Love is sweet. Love is fantastic. If you don't see that, you don't buy that, you're gonna be losing a lot, bro. You're going to be losing a lot. So I'm gonna be begging every one of you out there today, if you find someone that really loves you, he has money, he doesn't have money, please try and do your best to love him. If you know that this guy doesn't have money and you can't be in that relationship, just let him go. Leave him alone. Don't try to be there because you think he's gonna make it in life, and you keep hurting him every day, every second. You know you don't like a girl, stop sleeping with her. You don't do anything for her, but you keep calling her when you feel honey, when you need someone to touch. That's wrong, bro. You get it back later in future. It's gonna haunt you. I'm serious. Please, I'm literally begging our youths right now. If you're listening to this, please do your best to love the best way you can. Because the fact that you keep hurting someone, if you felt hurt before, you know how it feels. It's like your heart is shaking and you can't breathe. You see tears dropping out of your eyes, and you can't even control it. It's just there rolling down. It's painful. Don't make someone feel like that. Because if not, if you don't stop, it's going to haunt you, bro. Hey girl, it's going to hurt you. So I'll say this before I go. Learn to love with all your heart. Don't love because he's cute, because he has money. Because he's famous, because it's this is that. Love because you love him and because you want to be with him. Thank you so much, and I love you. Bye. Bye.